that Thugnificent's definitely improved as a player as well, but I think that Bowser and DDD and K. Rool, like, they just suffer against Mega Man, and I understand now. So Thugnificent, if you're watching, man, I get it, and I feel so sorry for you. But we're gonna get right into this common matchup.
This is the one I was saying earlier about. I wonder who's more of the bracket demon here. Is it RP4 or is it BW Styles for Solidus? And he's going up against both of them tonight. This is the other one. Starting off with a pretty good 31% combo.
Yeah, definitely. I think that one thing about this matchup that's really hard for Solidus more than anything in the world is, like, Mega Man, I think for most people, is annoying because if you're somebody who really thrives on, like, flow and, like, snowball effect, like, let's say you're just moving like this, kind of like Solidus is, if you're somebody that thrives off of never stopping, he's stopping you all the time. Like, he has the lemons, the fruit, the leaf shield, everything is just able to poke you and prod and do things, but you know what else can poke and prod at you forever? Yoshi.
That kill confirm. That up
Look at
tilt
this.
to
Going
up
right
air.
back to it. Right back to it, man. And Solidus wasting no time. Look at this.
Nice strings on this second stock.
Nearly 70 damage. What? Yo!
Oh, that's going to be a hard punish. Wow.
He said,
As
"I've
you guys have been calling it, the cold cram misses. And right as I say it, it literally comes out again. BW Styles definitely got to take that stock.
Wow,
Being
look
on
at
the
this tech chase. Look at this movement from Solidus.
He gets the tech chase below the platform. That was very nice. He's gonna get the jab block.
I'm so surprised. Solidus, I think, like, another thing he's been slowly kind of improving besides his playstyle is, like, his tech roll reads, as well as his use cases for other Smash techs. And a lot of times when you're playing any character that's not even Yoshi, a lot of players have a tendency to learn certain bread and butters, learn certain kill confirms, learn certain moves that they really like. Like, let's say you really like forward smash of any character, right? And you love to kill with it. You often get kills that way. But sometimes when you don't get it, you're just like, well, what do I do now? This player he knows how I get kills, so what do I do? And for Solidus, before he kind of learned about tech chasing with his up smash, it was a problem for him. He didn't necessarily know how he'd get the F smash or the fair or the back air and the nair. And now, like, he has all of those tools plus tech chasing with his.
Wow.
That was cool.
that was I was not expecting that, but you know, earlier we saw an up tilt kill much earlier against.
Was it Magnificent?
I
think so, because it wasn't. He was at like 100.
Oh my gosh, powers through. But as
Nice.
I'm not even gonna say it. I was gonna say as the Solidus, you want to be careful here, but no, he just spaces that back air very well. Just jumps to the left of the stage a little bit in order to position himself. That was very good spacing on his end. Good game one.
And this was like what an explosive set, man. Like, we saw Solid. Like, this is kind of what I think Solidus. Like, this is probably the best play I've ever seen Solidus like do. Like, in all honesty, I think that whatever he must have drank some of the Space Jam juice. You know, like, they got all powerful and it's just water. Man's hydrated. You gotta be hydrated, everybody, because you look like Solidus just did in that game. And we're going right back into it. I think we're going to PS2 like literally straight away. No thought process. And I think that's fine. I think that these players have played enough to where they don't need to really necessarily worry about stage selection. They just need to worry about go, go, go. And so we're at 1-2 now. I'm always wrong. We're going to small battlefield. BW, I think it's a comfort pick, but also a stage I definitely think he likes more. It gives Solidus a different look in terms of his tech chasing. Kind of trips him up, especially after getting such a demanding lead. Like, why wouldn't you switch off of Pokemon Stadium when you had that rough of a game? And I think that may have come to a surprise to BW, but I think regardless of that fact, he probably was switching to this stage anyway, which is fine. I think that, like, if you have, like, game plans, go for it. Because look at this. It's definitely working out. 35% is BW, but as I say that, man gets hit with a cute little combo, getting him all the way to 60. And Solidus now behind, but does not get hit by that move. Nice down smash.
Wow, that's very good
coverage.
Gets the sour spot. Not maybe the one he wanted, but oh, that's gonna do it. Wow, nice guy. And the little star from the down smash.
Nice up air.
I can hit it, tumbling. And now Solidus takes the lead. This is still a very close game because at any moment, I think. Oh, I was gonna say BW Styles was probably trying to set up for a back air. Yeah. Oh, nice. Gets the gear to up tilt. He's been getting those pretty consistently tonight. I'm very much impressed.
Yeah, that's one thing. That's another thing that I think Solidus is really on the ball right now with, and that's consistency. And I've talked about this in very past. Look at what's happening. That's 80 damage. Solidus, he has inconsistencies, both with literally just being consistent in terms of how well he performs, as well as just other things various parts of his gameplay. And I think another thing is once you get this warmed up into bracket, you're this far into losers, you're warmed up, man. Some people they are just cold starters, and I personally believe I'm like that as well. I think that's something that a lot of players may not realize they are until they get to experience a much larger bracket that they're able to get through a bunch of people in. And we're kind of seeing that right now, because Solidus is looking pretty on his game late in this bracket, man. And can he do it?
Oh my gosh, I definitely thought he was going to make it.
The pressure.
I will say there, BW Styles, even though he had lost the first stock, he definitely was making the comeback there.
Yeah.
Solidus just got the stage control that he needed.
And look at this.
Right now, BW Styles is potentially on his tournament stock. Let's see if he can. Gets the gear, but does the forward air as opposed to the up tilt like he did earlier.
I also want to point this out real quick, is that Solidus, that entire time up until just now, has been being completely defensive. He has now approached once, he was hanging out on the ledge, waiting for any sort of opening, and look at that. Now has BW all the way at 80%. He's gotten so much damage so quickly after just that small amount of patience that we were talking about him lacking earlier in his set with RP4. And he's kind of gone full circle now. He's completely using this patience to his advantage, now approaching when he has such a large lead, forcing BW to either get within his range of aerial movement, and he's got such a grand lead right now. What is happening to Solidus?
The thing is, Solidus is taking such strong stage control right now, and the momentum is all in his hands right now. Oh my gosh! Oh, I thought he was gonna hold me. I actually thought he was gonna go down and rush him. I don't know why I thought that, but when he started going low, I thought, wait, what's he doing?
Yeah. I was honestly wondering if he was thinking of going for the down air just to confirm it. He didn't. But then I think that Solidus was maybe thinking of getting a little cheeky here. But what happened here was that Solidus was going to recover, and we've seen this happen a lot with other characters with explosive energy balls and things like that. Solidus comes up here. The one little hit from Saw was enough to cause Solidus to SD since Yoshi's armor on his double jump ran out. And what a such a close game that at the same time literally was seconds away from a victory for Solidus. And I hope that both players, there is some sort of, exhale. Because a lot's happened.
Absolutely. And, one of the things that, if I'm Solidus right now, if I was in his position, I would have been a little bit frustrated by the end of that game because he just had the momentum for the second half of that game. And then BW Styles got that gear, and it just completely messed up. It took Solidus' jump, and it secured BW Styles as the winner of Game 2. That might have just hurt him mentally. And honestly, I was about to say, you can't let that hurt you, and it looks like it's not.
Yeah, what a stock, man, for Solidus. We keep having to say things about Solidus, and man, I'm not a biased commentator. I love all these players, but what is happening to them?
These two are just moving so fast, and I think it's just oh my goodness. Did you see that? He did the 2 hits of back air, so it popped BW Styles in the air, and then he got the classic up tilt to up air.
Oh my goodness.
And you already know that one of the things I noticed is There's been a lot of trades going on in this set, and as we saw right there about 5 seconds ago, Solidus is willing to take those trades.
Yeah, and I think
when you at that high of a stock advantage, but BW Styles saying, no, this is not over. You're not getting that high of a lead.
Yeah, and I think we have to kind of hold here for a second is that we literally, like last game, we saw what happens when you're at even stock and BW, even like though he's at this high of percent, he has ways of getting around it. Like that saw may make you frustrated, but I think that Solidus needed to keep it a level head. It honestly seems like he must have been doing some sort of matchup training for this, or like mental training, like just like watching VOD review or doing something extra to really make himself feel this prepared and look this prepared. Even going for that up smash on stage might be baiting out an option that BW may have not expected yet, because honestly, I haven't seen Solidus go for that a lot just raw like that. And it didn't work out, but definitely forced the jump from BW, who now is really on his back foot. 170 gonna happen any point, and that trade's really good for Solidus because now we're seeing 53% literally at any point, any interaction that Solidus gets that's positive, but we're starting to see the old Solidus, I think.
Ooh, almost gets that down air. He that really would have helped BW Styles, but unfortunately he's just a little bit too much off, and now
I think
he's got to try and mitigate any type of extra credit possible.
Yeah, I think also right now this is a very important moment. We're seeing Solidus really getting antsy for like ending this. He does not want a repeat of last game. He wants to rack up as much damage as possible, and we're starting to see him make some hasty decisions. Like we're seeing him get super like aggressive in your face and missing some of these combo strings that he definitely wasn't earlier, regardless of percent, regardless of rage, regardless of all these opportunities. But right now, as I say that, he's starting to rack up the damage, gets back from off stage. What's the option, BW? What's gonna happen? The F smash. Gets back with air dodge.
Gosh, that
shields,
super arm.
throws.
Wow. What's he gonna do?
If
he held that for a little longer, that might have been it. BW Styles gets the back throw. We got last stock.
Tournament stock. What's gonna happen? Oh, goes for parry up smash. Doesn't get it. And all right, here, this is who wants it more? Because this is a similar situation to last time. We have definitely seen opportunities where BW was definitely down this amount of percent. We've seen it.
Yeah, it's now. I think that's it.
There it is.
That's gonna do it.
And Solidus looking really clean that game. What a close set, and what like a turnaround from past matches with BW. And I think that this has just been like kind of in the making. And I don't know if Phil is here tonight. I haven't seen him much in the chat, but he kind of predicted this early on this season. Right after we did our PR ranking write-up, he actually even proclaimed that Solidus at some point would be in the top 2. And Solidus is on his way. He's getting closer. And it easily could be in his favor. And even then, Solidus against all odds, including even the projected odds from the viewers, was even able to win that. So congratulations, man.
And 100% right. Now, here's what's interesting. He's going up against tonight's number 1 seed, but what's also interesting about that is that this is a winners round 3 rematch that ended up in a 2-0 score. So we actually got to view a little bit of that earlier on, and we're getting ready to re-see that right now. So Solidus super successful with his Yoshi. You guys think that's what he's going to stick with through this?
I think so. I think that like we're seeing a kind of different playstyle from, not playstyle really even, but like for both players here tonight, like we're seeing a bit more toned Pyra and Mithra from RP4. The Link always looks good, even with a couple flubs here or there. Like RP4 by the end of the set, or each match that he plays, Link is able to pull completely ahead of whoever he's playing against, it seems, and is able to kind of come out with a victory at some point. And I think that for Solidus' case, he better not have run out of steam, because I want to see more of that Yoshi. That was super clean Yoshi play. It did not seem like Solidus. Like, think about this. Solidus that entire game didn't get a kill with down B. The entire set. There was not a kill gotten with down B. And Solidus, that like I've said today, I think, that's his, like one of his favorite kill options. And instead, Solidus was taking his time when he needed it. When he had a lead, he was not approaching when, like, at the right times. As soon as he found that one methodical opening, he was able to get in, get the up tilt, get the up air, get the back air, get the up air again, get the up tilt up air. Like, he was on top of it, including all of those confirms off of up smash and other confirms as well. So I just think if he's not out of steam and he's hungry for more, I think Solidus can really give RP4 a run for his money. Now, whether we see the higher Mithra,